What the heck is going on with theme park news last week? We're going to find out in just a hot second here. But first, let's welcome some new Flixsters to the channel. We have some new Nikki rock stars this week.
Excellent.
Dominic and Beth DaCosta.
Thanks, guys.
And then new executive producers, Universal Shenanigans. Love the name. A new producer in Killian. And then new supporters, Stephen Frey and Jay Walker.
Awesome.
Thanks for joining the team.
Yeah.
And now, on to the news. Let's start with Epcot. Epcot's Spaceship 220 has officially set an opening date.
The restaurant, located next to the park's Mission Space attraction, will debut September 20th.
Space 220 was originally expected to open in 2019, but faced numerous delays. The new dining experience, described by Disney as out of this world, is designed to create the illusion that guests are dining 220 miles above the Earth. Hence the name Space 220.
Before they dine, guests will board one of the space elevators to be transported into the space station. After they arrive at the space station, guests will be able to enjoy a panoramic view of Earth, as well as partake in a menu that features modern American cuisine, fine wine, and a selection of craft beer.
Sticking with Epcot, this time a bigger attraction. Still space related.
That's right, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Cosmic Rewind is entering the final stages, that's quote unquote, final stages of construction, and this is according to Imagineer Zach Ridley. We are deep in the final stages of preparing our first Otherworld Showcase Pavilion, is what Ridley said on his IG post. Described as a storytelling coaster, the attraction will feature ride vehicles that rotate 360 degrees, turning riders towards the action along the way. Now, at this point in time, Disney has not released an official opening date for Cosmic Rewind.
Correct.
They just say it's in the final stages, which means it's getting very close.
Both SeaWorld and Busch Gardens are running fun card deals right now.
And I believe both deals are pretty much you buy a 2022 fun card.
Okay.
And you get the rest of 2021 free.
Nice.
Which is about I think a fun card is about $120. I think the SeaWorld fun card, don't quote me, is like $118, and the Busch Gardens Tampa is like $119.
Pretty reasonable.
That's why I'm just saying 120.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I am strongly considering this. I am.
You mean the 2022 fun card and getting the rest of 2021 for free?
That's exactly what I'm considering. The offer I just spoke of.
Yes, exactly.
And speaking of theme park passes.
Oh, we're at that point now. Great.
In case you missed it.
Oh, boy.
Now, what happened was... last week when I released or I posted the weekly roundup, is like right after I did that, Disney came up with the news of their 4 new annual passes that will go on sale starting September 8th. So we didn't get a chance to discuss it. Now we are.
Here we go. Here are your 4 pass options. The first one being the Disney Incredi-Pass, priced at $1,299 plus tax, or $99 a month. The second one is the Disney Sorcerer Pass, priced at $899 plus tax, or $63 a month, and this is for Florida residents only.
Then we have the Disney Pirate Pass, priced at $699 plus tax, or $45 a month. Again, that is for Florida residents only. And then lastly, Disney Pixie Dust Pass, priced at $399 or $19 a month, again for Florida residents only. I will put more details about those passes in the description box, but basically, the better the pass, the more reservation days you're allowed to hold, and the fewer blockout dates. For example, the first one, you're not going to have any blockout dates.
Right. The most expensive one.
$1,300.
Right. And that's the only annual pass that you can be a non-Florida resident for. So it's kind of tricky.
Yeah, if you live anywhere else and you want an annual pass, you have no option. You have to get, what is it? The Disney Incredi-Pass.
For almost $1,300. I'm sure even more with tax.
With tax, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
that's
boy.
Crazy.
And I'll leave the details on how many like reservation days you're allowed to hold for each level in the description box.
Yeah, because it does. It depends on the level that you're at.
Yeah. The more you pay, the more reservation days you'll be allowed to have.
Up to about 5, right?
I think 5 is the max.
And then,
but they did say a new perk for pass holders. They will have some bonus reservation days that don't count. So, thank you for that new perk. Much appreciated. Ooh, I'm getting a little salty there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
I hate that they call it a new perk. You know what? With the old system, I could go any damn day of the year I wanted.
Ew, okay.
All right, so don't be calling that a perk. But I digress.
Okay.
We're on to the commentary section, if you haven't noticed.
Yeah. And
we did the news portion of that story. Now we're on to commentary.
How do we really feel about this?
Commentary.
Honestly, I don't know if I'm renewing my pass now. I don't know if it's even worth it. I don't know if I personally go enough to warrant the flexibility I would have of just buying a day ticket.
Well, you would have to, because you would have to get a pass that doesn't have like too many blockout dates, because they're off during the summer.
Yes, I'm off when all the blockout dates pretty much happen, because I work in a school. So
you would almost have to get the most expensive one, Nikki.
Oh yeah, exactly.
And still, how much would you go?
Yes, exactly. So is it cost effective for me? Probably not. I'll probably have to buy a day pass or do those high price specialty events.
We're thinking about it. We got to analyze this. I even have to figure out what level of pass I want. I think the Sorcerer Pass kind of equates most to what I have now.
Right. I think you have the Gold Pass right now.
But that still has like blockout dates and stuff, and you won't have access to every park either. You know, like with some of these blockout days, like when you read the description of the details, it's like, oh, you're guaranteed like access to at least one park. Let me tell you how it's going to be. You will have access to Epcot and Animal Kingdom. No problems for those two. Now the other two is where we're going to have problems unless you have that Mac Daddy Incredi-Pass.
Right.
So I don't know. I mean, I have a YouTube channel that covers theme parks. I have to get some type of pass.
I think he should just take the money that we were going to use for my pass, don't get me one, and get him the pass without the blockout dates and things like that.
It is my intention to do more Disney. The other thing to keep in mind is like, when do you think Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind will open, or like Tron? I'm sure it's going to be during a blockout date.
Probably.
It'll just work out that way. That a new ride is going to open, and if I have like a lower pass, wouldn't be able to go because of blockout dates.
Yes.
You know, they're smart.
It's all things to consider.
Now the thing is, I know people will argue, well, you don't have to buy a pass, you know.
Right.
I've seen that argument with people who are upset with this. And you're right, people don't have to buy a pass, and they don't have to buy the biggest one or whatever. So I don't begrudge Disney for, I mean, they're deep in their spreadsheets, and they're deep in their spreadsheets analyzing stuff.
Yeah.
You know, they're a business, you know, and they're trying to make money, be profitable, maximize profits. That is the purpose of a corporation. I did go to business school. The purpose is to maximize profits. Now, but I don't think what they're doing, while they're deep in their spreadsheets, I don't think they're looking at things as far as, let's make our customers happy. I think they're looking at the bottom line. I think they're looking at the numbers. I don't think they're taking the total business model into consideration, especially, hey, let's do right by our customers, and we'll be rewarded in the long run. I don't think they're taking that approach. I could be wrong. That's just my opinion. You know, it's more than just, you know, I was a financial analyst. I am used to being in the spreadsheets, crunching the numbers. But, you know, there's another part of business, you know, and that's treating your customers. You know,
and those are who are the most loyal to you. Yeah, I got you.
So I think they're doing a real good job on the business end inside those spreadsheets. I have a different opinion as far as, you know, how they're treating customers.
Right.
You know, you may disagree. Like I said, I don't have to buy a pass.
Well, that's the thing. I think that's why I am not going to. I mean, not for any other reason other than it logistically just doesn't work out in my favor to do the most expensive and
or even like $900.
or yeah, even like the second level, I'd be blocked out.
And then if you go
So
down,
it's
look at the lower two levels, then like you'll be blocked out for summer, which you're off for summer.
Exactly, which
So
makes
it's
no
like,
sense. So I think
just
that
hard.
yeah, so I'm kind of in that situation where I'm no longer going to be a pass holder, and I'll have to be buying day tickets if I want to
But,
go.
I mean, we could always. You still have a little bit of time. We could always change our mind,
Right.
and get a pass.
Yeah, I think we are up
Later
for
on.
renewal in October, like
Yeah.
the middle of October.
Yeah.
So
But those of you who were waiting for annual passes to go back on sale, September 8th, they're back on sale. Check the description box for more details on each of those 4 new options.
right, and you might find something that works good for you.
Exactly. And for the last bit of news, I haven't given like any Universal news so far.
Yeah.
What can I say? Halloween Horror Nights has officially started. We did a live stream. First time we ever live streamed a Halloween Horror Nights. We'll see how it goes. We'll analyze. We'll see if we want to do that again next year, or if we want to do another edited vlog. I mean, we have more Halloween Horror Nights content coming. We just experimented with that live stream. I think it went pretty well.
Yeah, I think it was just nice to show a variation on the event that we hadn't done before.
Yeah.
And, and then all the people from out of country that couldn't attend and be there for the event, it helped you maybe feel like you were more
Part
a
of
part
it.
of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why we wanted to do it that way this time. Yeah.
Who knows what we'll do in the future, but at least for the channel, the 4.5 years we've been doing it, a little bit of something different.
Yeah, a little variety.
Something different for a change.
Yeah.
But we do have other Halloween Horror Nights content forthcoming. And very quickly on to the You Be Trippin' segment of the news here. So you're at the right place. You're watching the right channel if you're interested in theme park stuff. SeaWorld, Disney, Universal.
That's right.
Busch Gardens. But we have a second channel that's more of an adventure travel channel. All types of crazy fun stuff. You got Florida beaches and springs and land adventures, water adventures,
Ziplining off canyons adventures.
sky adventures.
Exactly. All the fun things that you can do when you step outside of
The theme parks.
the theme parks.
Yeah. So I'll leave a link to that. Rick's Road Trips. Go check out those videos when you have a chance. And now on to, well, sound the rumor alert.
No.
I'm just kidding. I think I'm getting out of the rumor business anyway. It's a very stressful business.
Thank goodness. I have not liked that since the beginning.
Which is, people are going to be sad because they like your rumor alert.
I think it gets us into trouble. Anyway.
So we'll just move on to questions and answers.
All right. Number 1 is from Stony Dillard. Awesome name. How cool would it be if Universal had a house sorting experience, kind of like the Wand experience?
It would be cool. Now, they used to do that, though.
They did.
When they had the celebration of Harry Potter days.
They did.
They had a little sorting hat ceremony. So
Mm-hmm.
they obviously...
It was adorable,
yeah,
too. It was
so they know how to
good.
do it.
They do. They've got the mechanism for it.
But to be approved to do full-time in the theme park, they would... You have to submit that idea to JK and have it approved and everything.
Right, but I love it.
It's a cool idea, and they have done like something like that in the past. But I don't think the celebration of Harry Potter days will ever return.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I mean,
Makes me so sad.
Maybe, but
I love that. Oh,
not anytime soon.
I loved it.
So
I'm glad we got to experience it.
for now, let's just go to the Wanda experience. But maybe one day, sorting hat experience.
Yeah. Next one is from Brett. For Universal's early admission, are there other rides open besides those in Diagon Alley? They're coming in 2 weeks.
Well, so early park admission for Universal, it varies. Sometimes it's at both parks. Usually during the busy season. But then it usually pops. Either it's at Universal Studios will have early park admission, or they'll have it at Islands of Adventure. So it changes.
Right.
But in general, early park admission activities is the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. At Islands of Adventure, that would be the stuff in Hogsmeade. At Studios, that would be Diagon Alley. Now, they used to, but it's been a while since I've been to early park admission. In addition to Diagon Alley, they used to have the Minions attraction open for early park admission. I don't know if that's the case anymore, but look for that. But that would be like the only other thing. They wouldn't have the Mummy open for early park admission, anything like that.
Right. Now, at IOA, it had been Velocicoaster as well, right?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Well, yeah, we've talked about what do you do first? Do you head to, Hogsmeade, or do you head to Jurassic?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I've never been there for early park admission. I mean,
okay.
I don't know what the case is right now.
That's true. The thing is that I remember it being there, but it changes.
Yeah, that's
so
like when it
often.
first opened. So
yeah,
the general rule of thumb is that it will be the Wizarding World of Harry Potter and maybe the Minions.
Okay. All right. Next one is from Chris. Hi guys, I'm going to HHN this year for the first time, and I was wondering if 2 nights is long enough to really experience it. Thank you.
You know what? Back to the other question. If you know better, let us know in the comments below. Check the comments for that.
Well, it's always changing, but yeah. If you've been recently and you know for sure,
now
let everybody else know.
Yeah, and now back to Chris's question,
Mm-hmm.
and I do think 2 nights for Halloween Horror Nights would be fine.
Oh, totally. The thing is that I was looking at comments about the first night, and it was sold out, and express passes were sold out, and people were still, and it could be because of the rain, but people were still able to get all 10 houses done in one night.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't show up until after the rain had stopped.
Right.
We were at like 9:30 running into people who were saying they just got into the park.
Exactly.
And it's usually like from 6:30-ish
right.
to 2 a.m. It depends on, the specific night, but as a rule, it's going to go to like 2 o'clock or 1 o'clock in the morning.
I think the longest wait times when we were there on opening night during the rain was about, 60 minutes?
I saw 75.
75 minutes? Okay.
Yeah.
So 2 nights, you'll definitely be able to see all the shows and enjoy everything,
I think two's good.
and you won't stress out. So
I think 2's good.
2's good. All right, number 4 is for Ashley, coming down in 3 weeks for HHN. I had the dining plan paid for, and I plan to use it while I still can. Can Universal Dining Plan credits be used at the food booths during Halloween Horror Nights?
No, I've asked and I've been told no. The dining plan does not work during Halloween Horror Nights.
Correct. That's what we've heard.
That's what I've heard.
Mm-hmm. All right, next one is from J305. Will HHN Express Pass after 11 p.m. discounts be returning?
Yes, this is from a super chat.
Yes.
Who asked this question. I keep forgetting. And I have reached out to other people to find out this information. Mm-hmm. And we don't know yet. Now, the first weekend, express passes were sold out, so no. But I have a feeling, and this is just my gut feeling, is that during, later on nights where they haven't sold out express, they might still do a discount after 11.
Okay.
But they didn't do it the first weekend because it was packed and everything was sold out. So, but I think it may return on slow sales nights for express passes. Why not?
Next one is from Chris. Next year, because of moving holidays, we now have 2 3-week holidays, January, February, and September. And we have park tickets to Universal for January. How can we upgrade these to annual passes when we arrive there from the UK?
I think they can do that, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. I mean, honestly, as long as you are paying it.
Don't use them yet. Just go and upgrade. Guest services.
Yes, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I know I did that with HHN, and I've done it before where as long as you are paying more, you can upgrade it.
Yes.
If you're putting more money towards it, I don't see why you couldn't.
I think you can do that, but just obviously you can't. I would do it as soon as you get there.
Right.
Don't use your ticket and then come back out and try to do it. And I would do that at guest services. Mm-hmm. So there is guest services outside of the park, right there by the arches. You walk under the main arch. To your right is guest services, and just bring your little, your day ticket and say, hey, I'd like to upgrade these to annual passes. Shouldn't be a problem.
All right. And the last one is from Tanya. During HHN, I see that the park closes at 5 p.m. in September, but HHN does not start until 6:30. So are the restaurants still open inside the park, or you just have to stay in a holding area for an hour and a half?
Just have to stay in the holding area. Mm-hmm. The park closes at 5, so you can't get in lines and for rides or into restaurants after 5. Everything will start closing down, and they usher people out, kind of shoo them. but you can't just hang out in a restaurant. Now, one of the holding areas is in Springfield, and you would have access in Springfield to their restaurants. So, I mean, you could do that. And in the New York section, that little holding area, if you can get into Finnegan's, which everyone tries to do to beat the heat, yes, you can do that. So Finnegan's would be open in the holding area, and all the fast food boulevard stuff open in the Springfield holding area. But like nowhere else. It's not like you can go get in, oh, let's go hang out at Lombard's, you know, or Mel's Drive-In or something.
Yeah, just because they have you in those blocked penned areas.
I see what you're trying to do, but you do have to go to the holding areas.
Right, and usually you're not there for an hour and a half, really. As soon as they get scare actors in those houses and they get the rest of the park guests out.
If it's a fast-moving exit of people.
Yeah, I mean, it's usually not exactly 6:30 because those are the stay-in screams, the scream early, so they're going to give you an advantage to get to the houses before they open up those main gates back up for HHN guests. So if you are participating in HHN and not just a day guest, then a lot of times when you're in that scream early, they'll send you in before 6:30.
Yeah, it all depends if they've got if the house is ready. If they've shooed the regular daytime guests away enough, you know, away from the houses and stuff, and it's all fully casted with scare actors, and they will open it as soon as it's ready. Sometimes houses are a little bit delayed because they're not all ready, but sometimes it's early.
Or they're full of water because of the torrential downpours.
That first night, yes, we had a lot of rain, and some of the houses had water in them. Yeah, pretty fun. First time we've been to HHN in the rain.
It was pouring. It was like a shower.
Well, if you saw the live stream, you know.
That's true.
So.
And if you missed the live stream, go catch up with it. It was a lot of fun.
See what happened.
Yeah.
And I think with all that being said and done,
don't miss the magic, don't miss the fun.
Thanks for watching Rich Flix, and now it's time to relax.